The match that many of you have been waiting for is here. It's a healer, Super Wiz, Blizz. Pop to the bottom. We have this... Oh! He's trying to triple 50 barbarians, 50 archers. And we've got an epic match. Darkstar taking on Klaus in the Creative Mass Series as Darkstar is in. Good luck. Darkstar has the lead in their group. The match that many of you have been waiting for is here. As Darkstar starting it off with 17 balloons. Remember, in the Creative Mass Series is about winning the war, you get a point, and winning a creative vote, you get a point. As this is the first match between two solo players here in the Creative Master Series for this season. As the Queen is charging with that Angry Jelly, making her invisible, picking off the Minion Prince. Does he have another Invis spell to invest? No, Queen ability goes off. Does have a couple more Invises to use if he wants to. He does. Charging in to get these defenses. While Flame Flinger's just out of range of the Ricochet Cannon. Balloons off to the right side. Queen is dead. Ground Expo's over there. So Balloons can try to move in through the Wizard Tower. But he's going to have a couple more Invises. He's got a Fireball for this Warden. 2 Dragon Riders, a couple minions. Balloons onto the Wizard Tower. As now the Warden will slowly make his way into the enemy Royal Champion. That owl is going down quick. We have the archers to the right side. Warden now picks off this air defense. Continues into this Ricochet Cannon. A Rocket Loon as well. Good luck. Will he be able to connect with that Fireball? Possibly on that Spitter. Let's see if he does. Because then he'll remove the Clan Castle, the Monolith. The Flame Flinger is now opening up with Yetis coming out. There is the defending Queen over there. Warden goes invisible. Invis is off. And the Fireball connects with the Spitter and takes down the Clan Castle. Makes the Warden invisible yet again onto this scatter shot with a Rocket Loon coming in. As the Warden is now healed back up to full health. Does have the Royal Champion. With an Overgrowth onto the Town Hall. Minion Prince is over there. Doesn't get any shots off on this Minion Prince from that Town Hall. As the Warden pulls some ground skeletons. Rocket Loon's Dragon Riders coming in, pull a bunch of traps with those balloons. And more red air bombs being pulled. While the Warden is slowly still moving through. But he's still got that Royal Champion to deploy. Town Hall remains up. The multi-archer towers are going down. The Warden is now going to go for that. Oh, no, he's going down. He's no way he's going to survive unless he invests the Invis. No, because he's going to invest it for his Royal Champ. No, he does invest it for that Warden. Stays alive with 28 seconds left. RC's ability's gone off. She's working on the Town Hall. The Minion Prince will not come back to life. The RC's got the Phoenix, but the Warden is dead. The Royal Champ is trying to make her way through with only 15 seconds left. Time's not on his side. Plus, the enemy Queen is there. So, Darkstar into the high 80s. RC will grab the... Oh, and then it rages up this area as well. No, into the 90s here. 92% 2-star for Darkstar. And just before we get into Klaus's attack, I did want to drop a huge shout out to the one and only Judo Sloth, who is the sponsor of this year's Creative Master Series for $2,500 prize pool for these players. Absolutely incredible. You guys, have you not checked out his recent videos that he was able to actually interview the man, the legend himself, Cody Rhodes, part of the WWE? Definitely go check out that video where Judo explains everything about the new season and things to come. It will be linked down in the video description. Judo, thank you so much. Klaus with the 8 Rocket Loons and 7 Furnaces. 7 Furnaces here for Klaus. What is the plan? Warden's got a Fireball with 2 balloons down south. Another handful. Okay, he's got 11 more balloons to use. He's testing for some traps, possibly. Moving in. Invis. Blimp. Warden. Fireball. Into this area. Earthquakes. That was a little bit later deployment of that Warden. As the Blimp does make it into the core, we're going to have a... What is this? A healer with, I think, Super Wizards. Yes. It's a healer, Super Wiz, Blizz, helping to clear the core of this base. And he's going for the multi. Another Invis is down. So the multi is down. The other multi is down. The monolith is reachable. The monolith... Oh, no, wait. What? The monolith is one tick of health. He drops a Skelly spell to try to finish it off. Skelly spell! Do you finish it? Oh, no. Maybe he was just there for distraction purposes. But nonetheless, it's got literally no health. He sends one single rocket loot in to go finish it off. The death damage takes it down. As the monolith has been secured. Town Hall's down as well. Now the queen is going to make her way to the left. We've got 6 more furnaces. As a rocket loon moving into the mortar. There's the king's earthquake boots. The warden's also flying. And there's a boatload of furnaces coming off to the left side. With another balloon off to the right. Minions over there as well. We have a minion prince deployed to the right side. While the queen does have a healers and the mirror. Queen's going to the defensive king. Taking him down. Furnaces are all trying to move their way to the left. Into the multi-arch tower. The queen is going to get stuck a little here onto the wall. The defending queen is there. We have a balloon. We have Ice Golem going to freeze up the enemy royal champ. Headhunters now deployed. Queen going to be able to burn her ability. Does reach over now, grabbing the spitter. We have the furnaces still continuing their way over there. 5 balloons left. He's got a minion prince ability. Gonna have to push through this poison spell tower. Does he see it? Queen's going through a wall. The furnaces are jumping, taking things down to the left. He drops the balloon to go into that poison spell tower. Minion prince and his ability will be able to get more value. This is looking pretty good here for Klaus. The balloon pulls a trap. He's got a sneezy that actually went to the poison spell tower. Queen's going through a wall. The minion prince ability's gone off. Baby dragon to the top side. Now the furnaces are all gone. It's up to this minion prince and a few balloons left, trying to finish off the defensive minion prince. Can he get through this? Queen is stuck on this wall. Time is the biggest issue. The minion prince dies. And rip to time. Queen now finally steps through that wall, but he wanted that queen to stay on the outside of the base. And the queen goes down. The sneezy's moving through. Rip. That queen got pulled into the core. He would have had it if that queen probably stayed to the outside. Nice try to you, Klaus. But it is a 93% 2-star there. If we take a look at percentage, 93 from Klaus, and a 92, a 1 building lead for Klaus. And Darkstar back in. It's going back and forth here. We have 2 Ice Hounds, 9 lightning spells, no Grand Warden. No Warden is the choice here of this attack. More balloons, 4 earthquakes with a Yeti off to the left. A bowler bouncing, a beautiful identification here to get a bowler bouncing from that storage onto the geared up cannon there. As we got ground skeletons popping up near this monolith. Giants, king, trying to push their way through this side. The bowler still getting that value through those skips as he makes the king invisible. Queen's ability's been forced. She's going to the left. There's a log launcher coming into the monolith. Balloons, earthquake of the king. The logs. Ooh, lightning spells coming through to help remove the scattered. No, the scattered now. Yes, finally now goes down. Pairs in an earthquake into the core to try to get the spitters. But unfortunately, the log launcher opens up early here as the king passes way off to the... Well, no, the king's dead. The Electro Titan goes over there with the Yeti as the queen makes her way to the bottom side. Enemy queen is there and finish off his queen. Town Hall remains. I think his log launcher was supposed to get a little bit more value with that other spitter. But now he's got a bit of the balloons coming behind the Ice Hound. Into this air defense. It freezes up. Town Hall gets some shots off. Royal Champ with the Rocket Spear. A Rocket Spear can save the 2-star if he does not go for this Town Hall. As that minion prince will have to burn ability. Yeah, with that... Oh, and there's a furnace in the defending clan castle as well. I think he wanted a little bit more value with the log launcher into the core. And his king there. But he does have the Ice Hound flying directly over this town hall, pulling that Giga Bomb. Trying to then maybe freeze over the town hall. Not able to get that. The Royal Champion is now deployed in the direction of the town hall to save that too. The furnace is there. He doesn't have the boots. So the... Uh-oh. Wait, the goblins are there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, the goblins never came out. The goblins. Oh my gosh, the RC Spear saved the day and got the 2-star. Almost a 1. And now Klaus is back in to answer. And Klaus with the 8 throwers. Snakes with that King Spiky Ball. P.E.K.K.A off to the left. Gonna move through Wizard over there as well. Giant. Gonna go into the Arch Tower. There's the Giant getting tanked. Skipping from the Giant to the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A's gonna go down pretty quickly here. Pulls the Ground Skeleton. Interesting choice. That P.E.K.K.A went down pretty quick. Oh, he's got a thrower. Drops an archer for these Skellies. The thrower is gonna try to go for this air defense. Is he gonna be out of range of the ricochet cannon? Okay. Picking off the air defense. We got the throwers now with the warden and a balloon coming into that multi-archer tower. As we got a baby dragon pulling a red air bomb to the bottom side. Tassels popping down there, raging up the warden and the throwers here as they're making their way through. Gonna work onto the ground expo, then the scatter shot. Slowly gonna push into the enemy queen. Nothing else in the space so far. Defensive rage spell goes off. Needs these healers to stay on. Pops that warden ability. Now the throwers are skipping off to the right side, going to the enemy queen. The rocket loon is there. That goes down. Poison spell onto the furnace and the witches that come out of the clan castle. The warden is dead. The archers are a problem as they're trying to continue through. Did he get the value? I don't know. But these witches, he rages up the healers to try to keep the throwers alive. The throwers are struggling. The Skellies are a problem. He makes that invisible. What are they going for now? They ignore this. He tries to go for the multi with the throwers, but the witches are still there. He goes invisible again to try to get that multi. He needs the multi down or something. The throwers are continuing through this clan castle. Sends in the RC as a bunch of ground skeletons. Finally now, the Skellies are cleared from the Royal Champion's boots. Makes the RC invisible. And the thrower's only one left with the healers. And that thrower is dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's moving through. The RC. Oh, goes invisible. Oh, that monolith. The monolith is on the RC and she's going to the bottom into the... Okay, she's on the monolith now, but the Tesla's pulling her down to the bottom side with a wall break down there as well. RC is dead. The town hall remains. Klaus has to be in 2-star recovery mode here. With a wall wrecker and the mini... Oh, he sends the king in to the bottom. Mini prince into the core. King's spiky ball skips through with the snakes. Percentage can play a big role. We do have the monolith taken out. Balloons to the right side. Tesla, red air bombs pop over there. Now the wall wrecker is now going for the town hall, but time is ticking. The wall wrecker sneaks in between the storage and the clan castle, rages up the Yetis to secure that town hall. The town hall goes down with 13 seconds left. He can't do anything, but now he's trying to rack up as much percentage as possible. But both their second attacks getting the low percentage. So Klaus with a 61% 2-star here. And if we take a look at the war, it is 4-4. 61 was Klaus's low attack, while the low attack was a 68. So now Darkstar has got the lead. And Darkstar back in for his 3rd attack. And that's the thing, playing solo, you got to remember 4 attacks. Granted, each one of these players, they did have the option of teaming up with someone, but they said no. I wanted to play solo. I'm thinking, because if they were to win prize money, they don't have to split it. They keep it all. That's the benefit of playing solo. But it is definitely more challenging, as we do have Yetis coming out to the edges, grabbing the bomb towers. We have 7 Invis. We've got the clone spell, as that flame flinger is going to work through this bottom side. The defensive king, did get a shot off from the ricochet cannon to bounce to the flame flinger. Queen down south to the right. Arch tower on her with the ground skeleton popping. King's over there to the right side as well. 8 rocket balloons to use. Anything else? Don't see anything else deployed just yet. Just that flame flinger working with a skeleton spell on that king. Okay, in front of the king as the flame flinger continues. Drops a headhunter. Another 2 headhunters to try to remove the king there. As his king is moving into the scatter shot, will be able to use the earthquake boots, that spiky ball. Queen is dead. Ripped at the queen. The flame flinger opened up onto the king. I missed what came out. Something came out. We have the king now disappearing with that phoenix. We have the Royal Champion with the boots. The Warden with the Eternal Tome sends in the RC now to the bottom. To move in, double giant bombs, goes invisible. She now goes to the Town Hall here. Another Invis spell. Lured out a little bit of the Clan Castle archers. It pops her ability. The Town Hall did get a shot off. Now Rocket Loon's coming out. Does finish off this king. Another Invis. Barely has any health left. Working out of these Rocket Loons. 3 more invisibility spells. She is dead. Oh, and there's a furnace there as well. What's the plan? Minion to the bottom side to pull some of these troops. Won't pull the Rocket Loon. It's not going to the plan. Something went wrong. They had to have, right? 6 Super Hogs, 8 Rocket Loons. Send in the Super Hogs to the left. Giant bombs raging a boatload. Oh, wait. I didn't realize how many Headhunters he had. Oh, he's wait, what? He's cloning. Was it the clone and the Super Hogs? The Headhunters went right on through. He's got 4 left. There's the tornado trap, and they disappeared so quick. Those Super Hogs were gone. Makes the Warden invisible a little bit more to try to get some percentage, but these Headhunters can't do anything because the Minion Prince is still alive to the top side of the base. Makes the Warden invisible yet again. This is going to be a lower percent. 60s. Let's see, a 65. And yeah, these Headhunters, they're trying, but they won't do anything. They're just going to go right to that Minion Prince. Nice try. Nice try. And Klaus in with his 3rd attack. Klaus has got some bat spells. 14 Rocket Loons with the Fireball. He's got to hit the Fireball with something. Does he go for that Spitter there to remove the Clan Castle? Rocket Loon off to the left. Sinking Air Mine goes through. Picking off the Tesla. Yeti Mites are going to jump over to the air defense, and they don't take it down. So, what is going on? We have an Overgrowth on a Town Hall, and he's going to Bat Bomb with a Skelly Donut, the Spitter, the Clan Castle, the Ricochet Cannon, another Invis, and he's going to go for the multi as well. The multi goes to... What is happening? I heard the Warden ability. Over to the far left side. Clears that. So the Overgrowth to prevent the Town Hall from firing any shots off onto the Skeletons and Bat spells. So the CC's been removed. The left side's been removed. He's going to continue that Warden charge to the left. Now pushing into this Monolith with a Log Launcher in towards this Town Hall. Log Launcher hitting the Town Hall here. The King and the Snakes trying to get distraction on the Monolith. The Spiky Ball skips across and does connect with that Town Hall. While the Warden's going to continue his way off to the left. Rocket Loon's joining in with him. We do have a Minion Prince to send in with the Angry Jelly and not the Noble Iron. As Yetis are going to lock on that Town Hall. Rocket Loon trying to move out in front of the Warden. Rocket Loon's at the top side with the Minion Prince up there. Queen's making her way to the bottom side. Does have the Frozen Arrow with this Queen. And the healers. Minion Prince continuing to get out in front. Taking out that multi-arch tower. Another few Rocket Loons to use. We have Golems turning into Golemites to try to protect this Queen. There's the Minion Prince ability. Finding a Tornado Trap. Pushing through the defensive Minion Prince. But his Queen is dead. Only 2 Rocket Loons left. Trying to keep this Warden charge going through. 2 Ricochet Cannons here. That 1 Ricochet Cannon goes down. The other one is still up. The Warden's helping take it down. 2 Rocket Loons maybe into the Tesla. Okay, yeah. There's 1 balloon there. A Rocket Loon into the Archer Tower. The Warden's trying to stay alive, but has to deal with the enemy Queen. No Phoenix for the Minion Prince. And there's going to be a little too much left on this backside for this Warden. Nice try, but it's going to be getting that percent. 45 seconds left. That Warden's going to go down to the enemy Queen. And a few shots, and now it's in the 80s. So Klaus will have the lead going into the final set of attacks, as it is an 84% 2-star. Darkstar in with his final attack. A 3-star from him would force Klaus to have to 3-star himself. 7 Yetis with 3 Earthquakes, 7 Lightning spells. We've got Wizard. Oh, we got a Wizard up top with a Bowler. Archer off to the right side. Flame Flinger working to this bottom side. We do have the Yeti now getting hit by the Air Expo. Drops the balloon down there. As that Bowler's trying to get some skips. Just trying to funnel some stuff. Flame Flinger's working onto the Expo. Takes that down. Yeti still going through the bottom side. Yeti up to the top side. Another few Yetis under the wizard tower up there. While the flame flare, you got to stay zoomed out to see everything. Yetis are trying to get some value with the bomb towers, the wizards. And the mortar goes down with 7 lightning spells to use and doesn't have that fireball. As the flame flinger's working, there's the lightning onto the raid spell tower. Oh, the multi. He leaves this one up. Does Queen have arrow? She does. Queen's arrow does not connect with these buildings here. He was trying to maybe connect it, but it did not hit. It went a little bit to the left side. Flame flinger is still working through this bottom side. Balloons moving out in front of that queen. Does have the warden, so charging together. Now the flame flinger gets locked onto. Yetis come out, dealing damage to the royal champion. Gonna work through and take her down. Now jumping to that scatter shot with the Yeti mites. Rocket balloons out in front, pulling traps. Defensive rage does activate, but that scatter shot never goes down. As more Yetis off to the right onto the wizard tower over there. Tesla pops to the bottom. We have this. Oh! What? The spiky ball was saved for later! The spiky ball! That was the plan the whole time! He did connect with the arrow! He did connect with the arrow! It was meant for the spiky ball the whole time! He cleared the CC! What? Oh my god, I thought he was trying to take that down! No, that is not what he was doing! He was thinking ahead of us! As he still has the RC ability, he's still moving through! The Yeti gets sprung. World Champion's going through. The town hall still up. He's got an Invis. Oh my goodness, he's got this. With RC ability, with the Hoggies, does he make the town hall Invis? No, because you want to obviously take that down. But he's making the RC invisible through the town hall. He pops the RC ability. The town hall is secured. And it works. It's a triple for Darkstar. The spiky ball into the core later. The planning. Darkstar, brilliant. And Klaus with his final attack. Good luck. It's gotta be a okay. He's trying to triple to win with Barch. 50 barbarians, 50 archers. And with the pressure on the line, the bowlers onto the wizard tower, into the air defense, and the golem onto the multi-archer tower. The air defense goes down. Bowlers secure that wizard tower. Ice golem freezes. Bomb tower's gonna go down as well as the queen and warden working together. No fireball onto that warden. We do have a spiky ball with the snakes. Invis for the queen and the warden together, but the ground expo, is the queen gonna go there? I don't know. Goes invisible again. The Tesla, yes, queen does path to the ground expo. A couple more invises for this queen. She stays on the outside. The monolith is just there. Will the queen get hit? No. He makes her invisible, but she is in range. Sends in a minion print to the bottom side. Continuing to make this queen invisible with barbarians. Log launcher, skeleton spell. Okay, the unicorn is gone. Minion Prince's ability has gone off. Does pick off the enemy royal champion. But these logs need to work through this core to take out the monolith, to work through the spitter. Giant bomb is there. Log launcher takes the damage, but the logs and skellies work through that monolith, take it down. Warden still has ability. Invis, Headhunters kill the enemy queen. Gonna have to path into the scatter shot, but the logs work through the spitters. Spitters are gone. Pops the queen ability. Does have the warden internal tome. Will have to be forced through the scatter shot. No, not yet. But he pops the ability now either way as he pushes through slowly around this base. Healers are deployed for this queen to continue through. Still has the king. He's placed at the top side. Now pathing his way towards the town hall. No royal champion in sight to use. As that minion prince went to the bottom side, he's got to get the cleanup down there. And there's the earthquake. Spiky ball for this king could come through and help. There's a wall break for that queen. He's got a freeze. Ice go onto the wizard tower. Queen goes invisible to work through the minion prince. Does have that frozen arrow on her. Continuing towards this town hall. She's going to lock onto the town hall with the healers. Now the Tesla needs to go down to the golemite. It does. King is continuing to the top side. 55 seconds left. Spiky ball skips across. Well, we got to freeze. The ground expo. He does freeze the ground expo, but the multi-archer tower remains up. As we have the king continuing into the multi, pushing through here. The warden is trying to path with this king to push through. The wizard tower stays up. The barbarians, the archers to the bottom side. With 32 seconds left, the warden dies. And percent is not there. Plenty of buildings, defenses left. The multi, the ground expo. The king did die off. And it's a 2. It is a 2-star right there. Klaus, so close. Nice try, my friend. As it is an 85% 2-star. And if we take a look at the final score in this match right here, it is 9-8 with 65 to a 64.60. But now it's time to give out that creative vote. After much deliberation and thinking, the creative point is time to be assigned. And the creative point, my friends, is going to go to the one and only Klaus. And I'll give my reasoning for this. Darkstar had an amazing attack. The 7 Yetis and the 7 lightning spells and Spiky Ball. The reason on the very last attack, I am given Darkstar the +1. Darkstar the +1 on the last one. Klaus came with 50 barbs. But the other one, Darkstar came in with the 14 Headhunters Super Hogs, but it was quite a bit of lower percentage. Klaus came in with a Skelly Bad Donut. It's not like the craziest one, but I'm giving Klaus with the third attack. So it is even. Literally, it's even. It could be a half a point each instead of 1, but it has to go to one side. And out of all these, the 7 Furnaces is something I haven't seen at all as a main attack. I've seen a No Warden. I've seen this Spiky Ball into the core from others. I've seen quite of everything here except the 7 Furnaces. So since they were all tied from the votes, the 7 Furnaces, I would say, is the one that tipped the scales. Is because of that. And now, Group 2 standings. Darkstar has 3 total points, while Klaus has 1. And up next, General X and Philip versus Stars. With 60 balloons. And no queen. But look at him relaxing. He's like, I got this. Still got 2 Invis, a Skelly, and a Freeze to swag on top of it. 40 sneaky goblins.